Hey guys, welcome to the new video. In this one I'm covering Hellfire ramparts. So if you want to learn how to get to the dungeon, what are the skills that bosses do in normal and heroic, how to successfully do the fights and what do they drop also in normal and heroic, stay put for the next few minutes and enjoy the video. If you find any of the information helpful, please do reward my effort by subscribing to the channel and liking the video.
What have we here?
First boss is Watchkeeper Gargolmar. He does Overpower, Mortal Wound and Surge, a charge knockdown skill that will target the player that is further away from the boss.
Heal me! Quickly!
He comes with two healer adds which will heal him. These can be CC'd by pretty much anything or nuke down. In normal it's best just to go for the nuke cause they go down really fast. In heroic mode, he will do more damage with Surge and Mortal Wound will reduce healing even more while lasting longer. Adds will cast Shadow of Pain and heal for much more. Before fight starts, it's best to clear all the trash mobs in vicinity. Have your tank pick up the boss and one add. You can CC the other one. Be sure to interrupt any heals that adds try to cast. You can have a designated stalker for the charges. Just make sure your healer knows who it is and make sure that person stands furthest away from the boss. Continue DPSing the boss and after he is down kill any remaining adds. And that's pretty much it. Here is the loot that he drops in both normal and heroic. Second boss is Omor the Unscarred. He has a bunch of skills that you need to watch out for. He does standard shadow bolts, orbital strike will launch you up in the air followed by nasty landing damage, treacherous aura will be cast on random player and no one should be around him to avoid getting aura damage. Lastly, he will summon fiendish hounds which should be picked up by the tank and immediately DPS down. In heroic mode, Treacherous Aura is replaced by Bane of Treachery, way more damage with Aura, and Summoned Hounds will drain mana also. Okay, Omor is a stationary boss, meaning he will always stand in center of the room. He can be tanked with traditional tank, and there are few viable tactics where he's tanked by mage or lock. Any way you do it, make sure your party members are spread 10 yards away from each other. Don't tank him with your back close to the edge, cause he can kick you out of the instance. Literally out of the instance. Not sure if that's a bug, but it can happen. Also make sure your tank picks up the fiendish hounds as soon as possible, cause they can wreck your healers and casters pretty fast. Your meleeers need to watch out for Bane of Treachery and should move away from tank as soon as Omor starts to cast it, otherwise the tank will die from aura damage. Stay spread, do the mechanics and he will go down. Here are the list of the loot that he drops in normal and heroic. Third boss comes in actually two phases. In phase 1 you only fight Vazruden the Fellorc and he does revenge, shield slam even he carries big ass two-handed sword, and last spell he does is Vazruden's mark. He marks a random player, which Nazan the dragon, who is flying around, then casts fireballs onto. Fireballs leave a pool of fire, move away from it. At 40% HP, dragon flies down and you fight them both. This is so-called second phase. You avoid this by fast nuking Fellorc while the dragon is landing. In third phase you fight dragon alone. He will continue to do firebolts and on top of that he will breathe fire in a cone-shaped area. Tank should avoid it by strafing to the sides. Last thing he does is AoE fear in melee. The fight starts as soon as you kill the 2 guards that are standing in front of the platform. You can kill one and CC the other one, and wait for mana and HP to regen before starting the encounter. As said, when engaged the dragon will land and the fell orc will dismount. Tank should pick him up immediately. It's a tank and spank now, with the emphasis on moving away from fire pools. When he calls for dragon to land, try to burst nuke him down, cause it can get scary if you have both of them for a longer period. Continue DPSing, avoid the fire pools, strife to the sides when cone of fire is casted, rinse and repeat, and you should eventually get him down. This is the loot that he drops, and there are some pretty nice pieces in here. And that pretty much covers up the Hellfire ramparts. Thank you for watching, guys. Till the next one, have a good one. See ya!